Vertical kicking is an important aspect of swimming and learning how to swim because it establishes how much propulsion you can get from your kick. So if you look here, I can keep my head and my hands out of the water, so I'm getting enough propulsion. If I was unable to keep my head and hands out of the water, I would need to change something about the kick, whether it's how far my thigh comes in front or how much I bend at the knee back or how much I'm bending at the ankles. The ankles are usually the culprit in a situation like this. When people have a hard time flattening out their ankles, they'll end up not having very much propulsion or lift if you're vertical kicking. So if you notice the side view, as soon as I'm flexing at the hip at about 20 degrees, my knee is bending at about 20 or 30 degrees, and I'm dragging that leg back as if I'm trying to scrape gum off the bottom of my foot. Okay, and that's that drive back, which also helps you get lift when you're kicking on your back. And it also, when you're kicking on your stomach, it brings your legs up to the surface of the water. We want our legs as close to the surface of the water as possible. So now you can see with the butterfly kick, my knees are coming slightly apart as I kick. I practice with my knees closer together. Sometimes, I'll pull it off. Most of the times it doesn't work. That's why I do that. I would suggest you practice the same thing. Start narrow, go wide, find a comfortable place in between. What I also want you to see is I am initiating the kick from my torso. Okay, some people find that initiating from their hips is more effective. Again, try it, see which one works best for you. Just remember that the kick, freestyle kick, breaststroke kick, butterfly kick, has 4 primary functions. 1 is maintaining inertia, 2 is speed, so propulsion, 3 is balance, and 4 is lift. Okay? So you can focus on whichever aspect of that you want, but just understand the kick should play a significant role in each one of those, especially freestyle kick with lift and balance, which we can discuss later. Now we're switching over to breaststroke kick, and the first thing I want you to notice is that my feet are wider than my knees during the kick. Okay, they come up together, but then right as my knees come apart, they don't go too wide, and then my feet go a little wider. I recently found out with my own video analysis that my knees were way too wide and my feet were inside. So I changed it, and sure as anything, it was a lot faster. So you can also see that my legs are fully extending at the end. Now you can point your ankles at the end to make yourself a little bit more hydrodynamic. It's up to you. Some swimmers find that it's very helpful. Others don't do it, and we see them in the Olympics every 4 years. So then we have the rear view, and again you can see those heels are coming right up. The toes are lifted. And you just want to remember, breaststroke kick is from your heels. You're pressing down with your heels. Okay, breaststroke kickers are born. They're very rarely made. And you can see it as young as, toddlers. So give it a try, give it a test run, and I hope it works out for you.